Alright, this is a test video inside the local Goodwill, and let's see how it works out. First thing you definitely got to do, get a basket. Is if you're pausing and looking at something, you turn your back, somebody else is going to grab it. Lost many things. I keep telling myself I'm not going to get the paintings, as you saw, because they're too big to ship, but I always got to do my scan. And scanning that way. Move along. Now these paintings look original, so definitely piqued my interest. Okay, Henry, that's a common, let me zoom in here a little bit. Paintings by Henry, they're 100, 150 bucks, so not worth it. That actually is just a print, so that's not going to work. And let's see what else we got. I hate that I hate art. Okay, this is, yeah, just a print. Scanning the shelves. Now, there's a lot of items that you can probably make $4 or $5 on. Like probably that brass would be a good example. This right here. For $1.99, you can probably sell it for, I guess I should pull back, focus back out. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely, you can sell it solid 99, you can probably sell it for $8. I personally don't look at them. Julie Field, someone made it, decent quality, $3. That's one I would put in my cart to go ahead and try to see if that's an actual artist or maybe a high school kid or something. Try to figure that out. Let's see what else we got in here. Plates are easy to ship and can be worth, it's a modern print. So, and probably could make some money on them. But for me, it's, again, with limited space I have for storage and how far behind I am in taking pictures, probably, it's got to be something outstanding for me to pick it up. I don't know enough about glass. I mean, these do look like nice pattern, but they're kind of thick. So I imagine they're machine made. Yeah. That's an interesting little lamp. John Deere tractor. Fairly new. $4.99. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll edit you out. Interesting, plates again. You want to get some age to it. Billboard. I'm not familiar with this one, so we can get a better clear. Right about China. Thinking this is kind of modern. Richard Ginori. Okay, so zoom in on that. I'm going to pause here and actually look this one up. Okay, we got Texas looking at something I picked up. If I can steal it back from him. He's trying to read the signature. It's handmade, hand painted. It's only 99 cents. It may, anywhere from $6 to $40, depending on who the artist is. Now, as you can see, it's very hard to tell the signature in the stoneware. So you want to have yourself a bottle of, or a spice cinnamon. So when you get home, you just fill the back end in with the cinnamon, and it'll have the signature pop out. Good gosh, it's the rain. All right, going to go back to pausing. Okay, one good thing about Goodwill, they're constantly bringing out bins, so you can do some bin diving if you're positioned properly. But again, you definitely want to have your cart. So, you know, in the break, I looked at that pottery, and it wasn't any known potter, so I put it back for $2.99. Not worth it to sell it for $10 to me. All right, we'll go back to pausing. Alrighty, we're in one of my favorite thrift stores in North Florida, and there, with all the COVID stuff, they've been changing their hours, so it was packed when I got here. Thinned out a little bit, but I still can find some good items. These are $1 each, and they're large, hand-painted, made in Italy chargers. So I'm guessing 30-40 pieces. That's a pewter candle, a holder. The owl is, my brother and sister-in-law collect owls, so that's something for them. I'm going to see them next week. And then a brass whale bottle opener. So not bad for getting here late. So, as I just browse the owls for some more. God, I really need to learn about glassware. Looked up these goblets. They're made in Italy as well, but they're asking $3 a piece. There's a set of 4, maybe, as I can sell them for $50, but I'm not just going to do it for individual. Let's see what else we got working around here. Nothing jumping out. This is a kind of cool little item. It was 50 cents, done deal, but they have another price on it for $5, and it's not sure if I can fix it. I'm not going to go ahead and do it. Let's see what else we got. I've already gone that way. I'm starting to learn a little bit about baskets. I'm hoping to luck into one of these times some handmade Indian baskets. This is just a wicker. Not sure about that one. Oh, I do need to get better and film it here. All right, go back through and look at the knickknacks. Scan the shelves. It looks possibly a hand-painted bell. Mexico. Jamon. If it is signed Italian, maybe. Okay. Continue, got different wood stuff. Interesting. This store has produced a lot of good little stuff for me. Very shippable, very expensive, and I'm about to get run over by somebody. Let's go through the cards. Oh, these are just empty boxes. Let's see what else we got. Going this way, scanning. Let's see. Those are Wedgwood-like. They're not actually Wedgwood, but even Wedgwood's gone out of flavor. Green glass. It could be uranium glass. I didn't bring my light, but even uranium glass is getting out of favor, or not as expensive as it used to be. So circling back down. A lot of this stuff I've seen here before, so I've already looked at them and passed on them. So continue going, scanning. Okay, so far I don't see anything. Electronics, probably good for those that collect them or sell them. I know nothing about them. Let's see what we got on this one. Looking at the plates. I don't think I've seen these yet. But made in the USA, just standard wear. Well, if you don't know it, made in stamps started right around World War II. So if it says made in, it's circa 1940 or newer. See how this stuff. Now, I was very tempted the duck and some of the other brass, but people don't like to clean brass anymore, so they're a little bit out of flavor as well. Swivel rounds. Interesting. Yep. That's cheap little metal. Makes sense. Yeah, a lot of this looks like Pottery Barn type stuff. Alrighty, let's see. You actually can luck out on some of the holiday things. Different season, like here's a Calverton Jr. Christmas keepsake ornament. Vintage, 50 cents. Yeah, that's probably going to be in. Let's see what other ones we got in here. A Lou Gehrig Collector Series. Who's this one? Dan Marino. There's a whole bunch of different sports ones here. So let me go through them and see what I can gather. Okay, so I had to pause. One of the workers here came up to me. I guess some of the patrons were getting uncomfortable that I'm filming, so I turned off the camera. I wasn't grabbing anybody else's faces or anything. A couple things I picked up. Well, meanwhile, it's handmade. I don't know what. This Coca-Cola Classic Tony Stewart thing, and maybe bulk made in China, but it's kind of funny. And then the Hank Aaron and other ball players, football players, keepsake ornaments. So typically what I would do after I get something like this, if I was looking just to do 100% resale, is I grab a seat at the table and pull out my trusted cell phone and start going through and seeing if they're valuable or not. And if they met my standards for what I can resell them for, I keep them, otherwise I put them back on the shelf. Alrighty. I think that's going to go ahead and end what I'm doing today. And thank you so much for viewing the video. And please like, share, and definitely subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Alright, this is my haul from the last 2 days. I haven't done any research yet, just some quick stuff. But this is my Sunday, Tuesday quick zips to the local thrift stores. This is pretty cool. Part of the reason I do all this stuff is, one, I think it's cool. I like stuff. Different stuff, things that appeal to me, but it's so much fun for me to research what I bought, learn about the companies, the history, stuff like that. And I'll have videos on some of that too, like the Foreman family. Never heard of it out of Brooklyn, but apparently good stuff. And that's glass. It's signed G something Durden. No idea who it is, no idea in the glass, but I'm still going to get it. And then this one you saw is from Ale Wine Pottery. I've sold vase about the same size for like 40 bucks online. And this was kind of cool. It's a little cheese tray made in Japan. Doesn't look like any fine maker, but having a little drawer inside I thought was kind of cool. Handmade pottery, I already forgot, but that's like 25 bucks worth. No idea about this, but they're just too cool. Look at those guys. Anybody would love those on a bar set. Screw them back. I got a bunch of keepsake ornaments, sports figures, they were 50 cents a piece. Probably if I wanted to sell them, they'd be $8 to $10. But I may just, like I said, give them out to my sports-minded brethren. Do know nothing about glass, but this was pretty cool, so I thought I'd get it. It was 2 for 99 cents with something. Got the hand-painted large chargers made in Italy. Set of 6. One has a very slight chip on it. But I'm guessing, I've seen these things go as much as $20 to $45 a piece. So a 6-piece set's going to be priced accordingly. This is Sadler Pottery out of England. I got to figure out the pattern and try to figure out the age on it and look at the stamp on the bottom. But quick check, I saw some of their stuff going for teapots from $100 to $300. Which reminds me, when you see something posted online, that's what the buyer's asking. It's not necessarily what they're selling for. Keep that in mind if you start doing this. These US Air plates, I just got them out of fun. I have no idea if they're worth anything. This was a handmade piece. Enjoy looking at learn about that. Vintage tea kettle. I can see this cleaned up, sitting as a highlight on a summer patio or in a little garden area, or maybe just sitting on the kitchen counter. Owl I got for my brother and sister-in-law. Now these plates, let's see if I can focus in on who they're made by. Okay, so I got these sets. This is Haviland, Bavaria, Germany. So they may be modern, they may be worth something, not much, or they can be worth something depending on the age to them. Now these pieces, I think I showed you, I never heard of these guys. And did I put it upside down? Yep. No, I didn't. It's Richard. Not doing a good job with my focusing. Hey, oh, there it goes. Richard Gorin, I think. Just did a quick search and saw his stuff going for the hundreds. So a six saucer set is going to be pretty cool. Pewter candlestick, no idea how much it's worth. I just liked it and it was cheap. And then this cast brass bottle opener in the shape of sperm whale. Now that's cool. So that's my 2 days of haul, and all in total I think I spent about $40, maybe 50, and I got $400 to $500 easily, depending on what I do with the little saucers and the Italian $100. Thank you very much for viewing, sharing, subscribing, and hitting the notification button so every time I got a new one that comes out, you can see them right away. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.